2, 1. What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? What up, what up, what up? This New York in Your City Live podcast. Man, I appreciate y'all for staying and waiting. I know y'all just been waiting on me to get going, waiting for me to get started. I was like, dang, I thought he's starting at 6. No, 6:30. No, we had to push it back to 7. Gotta wait till my guest was ready to go. So hopefully y'all ready to go because this is not going to be a very, very long live because my guest for the night, he got a lot of things going on. He's busy. And, trying to prepare for all what's going on. We all know what's going on. I ain't going to even get into it, talk about it. We just hope everybody's being safe out there and being proactive of just staying home if you do not need to be out there and making sure you wash your hands. So, man, we're going to shout out people in there. Rex, man, I know you've been here a minute. You came. Hopefully you're still in here. Queen B, I appreciate you sharing it out. Queen B, you're the best for doing that for me. My man, Catfish, what up, Catfish? I know you up in here and whatnot. Man, GTA V, I've been seeing you all day. Yo, I was just explaining what happened at 6. I had to wait. My guest wasn't ready at 6. He was supposed to come on at 6. He wasn't ready, so that's why I had to push it back. So that's what happened. So, yeah. One of those things, man. One of those things. Yeah, we got smoke you late, bro. Oh, come on. Let's not have no smoke, man. I was already here ready to go. My guest wasn't ready to go. So, it is what it is, man. One of those things. It is what it is. But we here. We in the flesh. I'm trying to make sure my tripod is not from the fall. Okay, it's not going to fall. But like I was saying, hopefully everybody out there good and whatnot. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're just going to jump up on this quick. And I mean quick. Novo Rucci in the building. Y'all shout out to my man Novo Rucci. He was on Saturday. I know people looking for him to come on Monday. He came on Saturday. Catch the replays up there. Shout out to my man. He's doing some great things, and he ain't let nothing stop him. And he's checking in from, Novo Rucci, you in the hospital? Oh, man. Praise you if you're in the hospital, man. Fox Body Cam, what's happening? Man, we're going to go ahead and get started because I want to hold it up. Man, somebody who I've been watching for a minute, and he didn't know I was watching him, which was so crazy. I subscribed to him when I think he was right at almost 1,000 subscribers. When I tell you I watch a lot of people on YouTube and have for years, even before I really joined on the YouTube doing things, because I'm not new to the YouTube game, but I'm true to it. This is one of the people I watch, and I got a chance to meet him. When I saw him pull up, what up, no speed limit reduction? I see you in the building. Shout out to you, man. No, it's just an emoji. Okay, no, man, you had me scared for a minute. So, like I was saying, saw him, man, saw him. I saw when he pulled in. I waited till he pulled in, whatnot, went to holler at him and whatnot. And I, got to see his car, got to talk to him, chop it up. And I said, man, I would love to have you in the podcast, tell your story. And then to come to find out, I already knew he's from New York, but to know he's from Queens and he's from Jamaica, Queens like me, but the North Side, it doesn't matter. He's just an all standout good dude. And I want to get him on for him to tell a story. So we ain't going to waste no time. We're going to go ahead and get things going. Shout out to everybody coming up here. Recommend I see you back up in the place to be. But I'm going to welcome my man in the building. Man, coming to the stage, man, coming to New York in Your City Live podcast. It's my dude, man. I'm so happy to have him on. Man, ChrisNYC, you in the place to be.
What's going on, guys? It's ChrisNYC, man, coming live in Dallas, man. I should be changing my name, but hey, I love the New York City. I represent that city all the way, so I kept it in the name, man. A lot of people was telling me to change the name for the channel, which I could see why, but I just wanted to keep it on there just to make sure, I want to represent where I'm from, so that's the main reason I kind of left it on there.
You know what's so funny about that? A lot of people don't understand. Like for me, I'm in Kansas City. Everybody's like, "Why you New York?" I've been called New York since I left New York because people couldn't remember my name or didn't believe my name, so they were just saying, "Hey, New York, that fella from New York," and it just stuck with me. And I'm with a motorcycle club. It's even my name on a motorcycle club. Everybody just calls me that. Period.
Right.
And to me, they was like, "You should change your name for YouTube." No, I ain't changing my name. I'm New York. It says New York in your city. It stands for I'm New York and I'm in your city. I may be in Dallas. I might be in Houston because I do a lot of traveling. So no telling what city I might be in. So it's New York in your city. And sometimes I'm out across the water too. But with what's going on now, I'm standing here stuck. Fox Body Cam said, "What's up, Chris NYC?"
What's going on, man? Yeah, man, this whole thing is crazy, man. Like I really didn't take serious of what was going on until it caught my eye or caught my attention once I started hearing the NBA started shutting it down, all the sports events. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, why are they shutting it down, And that's when I really started taking it kind of precautious on that stuff, on that virus, man, which is crazy. You know, it's not even only in the U.S. It's like everywhere going on, man.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. And it's so crazy with everything's going on. I said I want to talk a lot about it because I got a message from somebody I know that works for YouTube, one of my connections there, and he said people that are talking about it, they just basically demonetizing their whole channel. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
wait a minute, how are they doing that? I said, well, I ain't monetized yet, but I ain't finna speak on like that. I'm gonna speak on part of it, and that's cool.
Right.
That's it. They're like, yeah, you can call it there. So I always call it the beer flu. I'm like, the beer flu's going around, and it is
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I seen
That,
they was
that,
trying to
that,
change the name to COVID or something like that. COVID-19.
yeah,
I thought Corona was trying to sue him. Like, hey man, stop using our name. You know, before we get a lawsuit going on. That's what I thought. But hey, you never know.
you right. You right. You never know.
Yeah.
And shout out
What
to
goes
Swap and
behind the
stuff just
scene?
coming up in the building. And
What's going on, guys?
and man, I know. And also, y'all, I gotta apologize. I know notifications are going out slow. It's a
Yeah.
lot of traffic on YouTube. When I say a lot of traffic on just YouTube and the internet, there's a lot of people on, so notifications are going out kind of slow. Because I had
Hmm.
people send me messages, man. I didn't even know you was live. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
this. I look, done 2 lives already, and I'm like,
Right.
yeah. I said, I tell people the best way to do is look at my IG, and you
Right.
see I put a countdown on there for
Hmm.
everybody that's on. Everybody's
Yeah.
coming on.
Usually, yeah. YouTube be tripping on that stuff. Usually, like I tell, like hit the bell, like go to none on the bell, then go back onto all, so that way it kind of resets the whole thing. I don't
Yep.
know if it works or not, but some people said it works, so I'm
And,
guessing it
and,
goes.
and, it, and it has. I've had to do that for a lot of people.
Right,
I mean,
right.
a lot of people I had to do that for. Even people I've been subscribed to for a long time, I had to do that for.
Yeah,
I had to do that for Rail because
yeah,
Rail put out 4 videos. I missed all 4, and I had to binge watch them. So
yeah.
I said, well, you know what? Let me unclick notification. Let me click notification again. Now I'm getting them again.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
it's weird, man. YouTube does that stuff, man. It just be doing its own things, sometimes, man. So hey, it is what it is with YouTube.
it is, and that's what I've learned. It is what it is. But man, Chris, okay. I know you. I know people can't see it. People love sending me the private messages. I
Right.
guess so. I guess because they think their question ain't gonna get answered. And I got one guy. Oh, he's from Queens. He said, I'm from Queens, but I live in Houston now. And he
Nice.
said, yeah, we locked down. He said, man, I love what ChrisNYC is doing. He said he got a chance to meet you at an event
Okay, what event
in
was that?
Houston. He didn't put what event. He said, I got a chance to meet him at an event. And also, I was at the, also, I met, then he said he met me and you and a bunch of others at the Dallas event. Oh, you
It might have
did?
been
Okay.
it might have been that the event just passed, the big showdown. It was a
Yeah,
lot of
so I know.
people.
I said you definitely probably met me there because I met a lot of people there. I
Yeah,
haven't seen.
it was a lot of people there, man. You guys wasn't there, man. I'm pretty sure you guys seen the videos by now. Yeah, it was crazy, man.
Which,
Luckily, that virus wasn't going on around that time, because
oh man, tell me about it.
that would have been super,
Whew,
super, super crazy like that.
I've been crazy. Which we're gonna get to a minute, but he wanted me to get to his question. Okay, I'm getting to it. He said he loves the car, loves the thing you did with it. He said, I'm not trying to bite off you at all. He said, but I want to know where can I find that front lower spoiler kit?
Okay, so yeah, a lot of people call it spoiler. The spoiler is the actually the thing that goes in the back, which is like the
Yeah.
wing. But what it's originally called is called the front splitter, and I got
Mm-hmm.
that from a company out in California, I believe. It's called KNG Wraps. One of my buddies that has a Mopar Hellcat, he put me on to them, and at first I was kind of skeptic, and then I looked at his, and it looked real good, man. So I was like, yeah, might as well go with it. I've seen a lot of companies out there, like, they got chrome and carbon, which I think they do nothing but carbon fiber stuff.
Yeah, they do.
APR, I believe, or something like that. I forgot the name of that one. Really good company too. But I decided to go with the KNG just because I seen it had a lot of options on there, and like you get a bigger one or a smaller one. I believe I got the medium sized one, so it wasn't like too big, coming out too much to the front, or not too small. So I think I went with that one. And then I got the canards from them. Worker bill. Only thing I did not get from that company was the diffuser, which is the rear
Uh-huh.
bumper. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling that one from them, but yeah, that's the only thing I didn't get from them. And got him to wrap the edge of the split it red so it could go with the red stripes. I got done wrapped up.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
He said, okay. He said, as you talking, I was Googling them, and I would definitely hit him up. He said, I'm just trying to add some pizzazz because mine is just plain
What up,
Jane.
Michael Corleone? What's going on, brother? Yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Corleone, man, he's an OG, man. I'm
Yes,
pretty
he
sure.
is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know him, man. He's been there since way back, man. Since like I kind of started doing YouTube and all that, man. So he's the OG, definitely the Godfather, man. You see the avatar on there?
Yeah, and the thing about it is, I hadn't met him in person, but we know all of some of the same people, and he's been
Right,
vibing with me, and I've been vibing with him for years. Mike Colleen, I
right.
know it's been years now,
Yeah.
and hopefully this year, well, depending on what's going on or whatnot, there's a couple of events that I'm going to that I know he's going to be at, and we're
Mm-hmm.
going to link up then. And then also he is coming to the channel coming up here soon.
Yep. But yeah, definitely
And
check
also
that
shout out
company
Demon
out.
Durango.
Yeah, definitely
Demon
check that
Durango's up in
company.
New York right now. I know he's
Oh,
chilling
Demon Durango.
whatnot, but he's up in the place to be.
Oh yeah, New York in the house. Yes, sir. You see the hat? I should have been a Mets fan, but you know what it is. It's always the Yankees.
Man,
I grew up in the era, man, with the Yankees were just killing it, man.
exactly.
Killing it,
That
killing it
was
with the
me.
World Series and all that stuff. So I always been a Yankees fan on that.
Hey, trust me, I'm with you on that. I am a Mets fan too, but the Yankees was just always it. That was just my thing. I
Right,
mean, y'all
right.
see it every time I do a live. I have a Yankee hat on. I got 50 million Yankee hats.
Yeah. Always got to keep
So
a crispy one too, man.
definitely. One of the other things somebody had asked also, they said, "Man, how did you come up with the scheme and the name of the Bloody Scat?"
All right. Funny thing about that. All right. So I had a Nissan Maxima before that, so I was in the JDM world and all that stuff. Well, how you doing, Queen B? Uh, and then I started seeing the Mopar scene blowing up, and I always loved the Charger. Ever since they came
Mhm.
out with that, I think what was it with the LED taillights, the first one that came out.
Yeah,
Yeah, ever since they came out with that one, I always loved the Charger. The Challenger
that was
it was
second
cool.
generation, I think it was.
Yeah, I believe it was because the first one was with the Super B, I believe, which have like the big fat tail lights, the regular stuff. But then the
Hmm.
second ones when they came in with that LED back tail light, which it was just one light. And I always loved that. I was like, man, that is sick. Like Charger, like Dodge has really got a good idea on how to design the car, and everything. It looked real modern too. And ever since I
Yeah,
always wanted to get a Charger and then this model, the one that we have right now, it's just perfect, man. Like the whole design, 4 doors. You got 4 doors. It's fast. You got different types of models. So man, you can't lose. And I wanted a 392 just cause. I mean, 5.7 is cool and all that, but that 392 is just something different.
a beast.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's so much fun to drive. And the reason I came up with that whole bloody scat was I wanted the red interior. I always seen the red interior, and I
Hmm.
always liked it. And then I had the chance to see one at the dealership. When I went to go get the car, I actually just went to go look at it, and
Hmm.
then I already knew the price online. Always look online for prices, man. Don't ever
Yes,
just
always.
don't ever go up there and look at the MSRP, all that stuff. Don't ever do that. Look at online. I already knew the price online. Just wanted to go see it in person
Hmm.
and it had red interior. I was like, damn, that red interior is so clean, right? I was like, man,
Hmm.
there's a couple of things more missing though. And then I started seeing like when I got the car, I started seeing like, all right, what should I get? What should I get? What should I do to it? And I was like, man, I haven't seen no Charger in my area or in Dallas area, Texas area, with a red stripes on the Charger on the Scat Pack. So I was like, and I got the red interior too. So, and then I seen where I got the idea was from the Durango SRT. I think they have the red stripes that comes from
Yeah, they do.
Dodge. Right. I got that from that idea. I forgot there was another YouTuber from New York too, man. He had a Durango. He had a Scat Pack, a Durango, and I believe now he's in a Trackhawk, man. And yeah,
I know. I know. Demon Durango probably knows because he's still in New York. He's still in Queens.
yeah, I forgot
I
his
know who you're
name,
talking about.
man.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, he has a white Trackhawk. I forgot his name. Like
Mhm. And
he
I
posts
follow
on
him. When
yeah.
I saw him when I went back home last year, I saw him when I was there last for my niece's graduation. I saw him on the other side of Murdoch and Farmers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I and he and I pointed at him and shouted him out. He shot it back at me.
Mm-hmm.
My wife was like, "Who is that?" I said, "That's a YouTuber dude I seen on YouTube."
Yeah. Yeah, he's like a real low key, like he don't put his face or nothing like that. He just
Oh,
records. And last video I remember seeing him doing was I believe he put a Corsa or a board exhaust on his trackhawk. Man, that thing sounded crazy. But yeah,
yeah, I seen
and
that. I think it was the boiler exhaust he did, and I know my brother knows him too. 'Cause my brother, he's heavy in with the Jeeps and whatnot because he has a straight eight Jeep.
yeah,
2014 that'll help him get and whatnot. And he sees him at a lot of the meets and whatnot.
right. Yeah,
So
so when I seen those stripes on that Durango, I was like, man, that looks so menacing. Never seen it on the Charger. And then when I looked it up on, like, I Googled, like, red stripes on Chargers, I seen the old school model ones, but then I seen the new one, and that was the 2019. That's the year I got my car, which is the 2019 Scat Pack.
mhm.
So Dodge released new stripes for the Chargers, only for the Hellcats. It was blue, which what Mr. Organic has or had, and
Yep.
then there was a silver one, and then there was a red one. I never seen the red one in the streets. I never seen the silver one. I only seen the blue one. I still haven't even seen the blue one, only through Mr. Organic's videos and all that. So that's
Mm-hmm.
where, like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with the red stripes. I went to my guy that did the stripes, and he happened to have the same wrap that I wanted for the stripes, which is it's called it's from 3M. I believe it's Dragon Fire Red, I believe, something like that. And it's like real OEM look to the Dodge, and that's the one that I went with. And I had the red interior also with it, so I was like, man, that's just a perfect match. So that's when I started going with the canards. I started adding the
Mm-hmm.
splitters, the wicker bill, and I added these little red trims around the areas. That way it
Yeah,
could
that's a nice vision and touch you did.
yeah.
And y'all, the videos don't do it no justice. When I saw it,
No, it don't.
'cause I've seen videos that you put up, Chris. I've seen all the videos, but
Yeah,
when I got to see it in person,
yeah,
I got to really look all around to the
yeah,
point where you opened the door. Woman, I got to get that. I was like, man, it's
yeah,
little details that
yeah,
added so much.
yeah, yeah. That's one thing I do notice. Like videos, pictures, maybe pictures do a little bit more, but videos really don't do. Like when you look at it in person, you're like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, man, like it looks way better in person. Like the black looks real good. The red, you can see the red just glistening, and then like I added the star license. I didn't have a sunroof on it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I decided to do the star lights, which is like the Rolls Royce stars. And
Yeah.
then yeah, that when I take pictures of that, it doesn't do justice, man. When you actually look at them, like every time I show people like the stars, they're like, "Yo, what the hell?" You know what I'm saying? It's like they're seeing
That was
something
me.
else.
And I didn't even pay attention to that. I was so much looking at all the smaller details at the bottom from the
Right?
floor mat and everything else. Then you point at the ceiling.
Yeah,
Oh, and for y'all, that video is already up.
yeah,
Y'all check my channel for the video. Check out ChrisNYC, which I will put description in here of his
Appreciate
channel
it.
to see it. But seeing it in person was totally different. And shout out to Catfish, and Catfish can contest to it too because Catfish was there.
Yeah, yeah. Catfish is there, man. Yeah, it's definitely way different in person than on video, man. Shout out to Catfish. He's another OG for sure.
Oh yeah, man.
Demon
If y'all
Durango, I
anywhere near
believe it was
Chicago
Demon
area,
Durango. I believe it was a
speak
white
of.
track hawk. I believe that he got now. He might have did miles now, but last time I checked, it was white.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I know Demon Durango probably knows because he's heavy in that scene as well
Yeah,
too.
man. I'm surprised Demon Durango wasn't up here for the big showdown, man. He usually
Yeah,
be
he
going
wanted
up.
to come, but business and whatnot kept him busy because he was supposed to come. But
Right.
he said, you know what, I won't miss the one next year. And there's some other events that I know that's going on, like Stunner Jam, which y'all I will be announcing more events as they come along. I just don't want to announce them yet, just in case they cancel. Because y'all
Right.
see what's going on, everything's kind of getting put on hold.
Yeah,
But
it's
he
crazy.
will definitely, if that goes on, he will be at that event. Because me and him actually talked about that.
Yeah, Stunner's another cool man. It's crazy how I actually met all of them. I went to Cars and Coffee out here in Dallas, and
Mhm.
this is how I kind of started this YouTube thing. And I always loved the cars, like ever since I was a young kid. And
Mhm.
someone told me like, "Hey man, you'll be going to Cars and Coffee." I was like, "What the hell is that?" It's like a car meet or something like that. I was like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, man, they got some badass stuff, you know." because I had actually mentioned it to my friend, like, hey man, I just saw a bad Ferrari. Which now that I think of, it was a LaFerrari Aperta, which is like the convertible spider for LaFerrari.
Yeah, I know what that is.
And I was like, what the hell was that? Like I never seen it. And then yeah, and they told me, yeah, it might have came from that car meet. And I was like, which was down the road. That no, it was at a BMW. Oh, I forgot what it was. And that's when I started going there. And I went up there, got my phone, started recording. When the next car meet was,
Mhm.
and a week later, after the car meet, I look on YouTube, and then I see Rail's video. I'm like, well, I was like, damn, I think I seen him, but I didn't get to like run into him or anything like that. And I comment on one of his videos. I was like, man, like man, that was insane. Car meet, man, we should like link up, man. Do blah 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 blah. And
Mhm.
he's like, yeah, for sure, for sure. He's like, man, you should come through Stunner Reed's live. He does this what it was back in the day was Sub for Sub, something like that.
Yeah.
And that's when I met Stunner Reeds and kind of like, talked to Stunner Reeds and everybody else. And that's how we kind of met up. And then Stunner came to Dallas about maybe like a couple of months later and met up with him. So that was kind of a wild story right there.
Yeah, definitely. And shout out to Stunner. He will actually be on next month and whatnot. Y'all, he'll be on in April. That's one dude who's helped me a lot and I've known for a long time. Back in my heavy security days, I met him. First time I met him, he was actually doing a music video for Do or Die. That was so crazy. And I was
Right.
doing security for an artist that was from Atlanta that was
Okay.
featured on that track.
Okay.
And he came up to do the music video. Stunner was directing and whatnot. I met him
Mm-hmm.
then. I met Tanner So Lit because he was doing stuff, for he was doing stuff actually for Twist at the time. And
Mm-hmm.
then it revolved around to now, Re-Up met him again, what was it, about 3-4 years ago. And then when he came to Dallas, it's like, we kept going like it was. And he's been helping me out with a lot of things and whatnot. So definitely shout out to Stunner, real good dude.
Yeah,
Man,
yes, for
that's
sure.
family right there.
Yeah. Stunner always been the same, man, ever since like we met up in person. And yeah, always cool people, man, for sure, for sure.
Definitely, definitely. And for y'all that don't know who Stunner Reese is and Miss Sleeping on the Rock, y'all will see me in my new promo that I'm doing right now, or a new promo commercial. And yes, Chris NYC will be on it because part of this podcast is going to be on. I'm working on something real big. I'm waiting on
Okay.
a few other people and waiting on some sponsors that have hit me up that want to kind of sponsor the boy in this podcast. And I'm waiting to see what they say and what they bring to the table to try to add them into that. Y'all be on the lookout for it. It should be coming sometime next month.
Yeah. Don't worry, Durango, man. You come through next time, man. Come through next time. It's all good.
Yeah. He was like, man, I'm sorry I even missed that. And I was like, it's cool. Hey, it is what it is. Because I drove to me in for Daytona Bike Week, and it was great. Shout out to the whole shot squad. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to CJ on 32s, man. Real cool people. His
another
son
cool dude.
actually, CJ's on 32's son actually designed my whole avatar and my whole banner for my YouTube. So shout out to him,
Yeah,
man.
out to
Cool
his
dude.
son is doing some great things putting that stuff together.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I like how, yeah, that's another dude, man. CJ on 32's. That's another dude I like watching, man. Like he just builds these crazy cars and like, I feel like he needs more views. Like he deserves more views because he's definitely putting in for the cars.
And that he does. And I got a chance to like physically talk to him. I remember I was talking to Catfish and Stunner one day, and then CJ kind of got on. I thanked him for what he was doing because he
Hmm.
shouted me out in like a couple of his videos and whatnot. And he said, "Oh man, no problem." I said, "Man, you know what? You should be further than where you are right now." But I know you're
Right.
getting ground on. I said, "If anything I can do when I start this podcast," he said, "Oh, you starting a podcast?" Yes. If anything I could do, let me know. I will definitely shout you out, and whatnot, because you're a real good dude and have really done a lot of great things that the world needs to really see and know.
Hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's a lot of good people. Actually, this Saturday, it was me, Real, and a couple other friends, man. We were just hanging around because we don't know what this situation we having right now in the whole world, how long
Hmm.
it's gonna last. So we was like, man, the weather's good. Let's go out, hang out, man. It's all about the memories and the good times, that matters and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Man, I know. I'm get back to the car quit. I got somebody probably messaging me. Yeah, what about the car quit? Okay, we're gonna get back to that. All right. Well, one of the questions he just answered for you, he asked who designed your whole logo. It's CJ32's son. He's doing a
Yeah,
lot of great things, designing a lot of things,
yeah,
and he designed that logo for him. So if
yeah.
you want something designed and whatnot, you could definitely holler at CJ to get to his son. Or if you go to CJ's last two videos, he shout out his son in there. So I'm actually subscribed to him as well. And you could just hit him up and he'll shoot your price to do something. He's doing some great things.
Yeah.
And I'm all about support people who
Right.
doing
Right.
great
Right.
things. Hit him up.
Yeah, that's little bro right there, man. He's a real good kid, man. I remember when he first started, when I first heard it was from CJ. He's like, yeah, man, my son, does, designs. You guys need some. I was like, I need to upgrade. So I hit him up, and man, he got me in a couple of days. That's it.
But that's what's up.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
real.
what's up. So man, that's what I definitely, I love about it. Especially I love that, our kids take on and say, hey, I want to
Right.
do this and kind of
Yeah.
keep the thing going. And you pave the lane for them, to just keep
Hmm.
things going,
Yeah.
and they path. And he's creating his own path of doing it because I don't think there's too many people his age that are out here doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. He does like designs. He could do a freaking edit on your videos. He can do a lot of stuff, man. Like, man, like that kid is like he got some good stuff that he knows. It's just
Hmm.
like just the environment you're in. Like some kids nowadays, like the environment takes over them. Over the where they could have potential in. So and yeah, hopefully he gets on that. On the right thing. So shout out to my guys, eh?
Yeah, I think he will. Also, shout out Demon Durango. Yeah, I recently just crossed 400. I'm almost at 5. I'm like, I think 19 or 18 away from 500.
Mm-hmm.
So appreciate Demon Durango. Shout out to you for that.
Yeah, let's
I'm
get into
grinding. I'm
that
grinding with
500.
it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like 15 away from 5K, man. So it's like, man,
man. Shout
it's
out to
been,
you.
yeah, it's been
I know you grinding to get there.
yeah, it's been a minute, man. So yeah.
All right, and then the same. Oh, somebody different. LSXR was like, "What exhaust are you running?" And also, did you get a tune on your 392?
So I'm still in the warranty since I just got it about a year ago. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
not done a tune yet, but once that warranty's out, I will do a tune on it. And on the muffler exhaust thing, I just did a mid muffler delete and I added on 5-inch exhaust tips. That way it could kind of give it a little bit more growl
Mm-hmm.
or deeper tone to it. So that's the only
Mm-hmm.
thing that I've done to it. Because really, to be honest with you guys, like Dodge makes good product, man. Like you really don't really need to do anything to that car. Like maybe to a 5.7, you might want to do a couple of things. But 392s, Hellcats, Demons, man, you really can't don't really got to do too much to it, and it'll sound amazing, man. So only thing I did the mid muffler just because I want a little bit more, a little louder, but nothing crazy. A lot of people's doing straight pipes, or they get a full exhaust, Corsa, Borla, all that stuff. But I just did a mid muffler delete, and I added the 5-inch tips. I was deciding on deleting the resonators, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
actually gonna keep those on there. That way, it doesn't sound too raspy like a Mustang does. Or I might just delete the cats or something like that. So that's just one thing I was kind of deciding on. So, but as of now, I just got a mid muffler delete and 5-inch tips.
Well, either way, y'all. For those that haven't heard it in person, it sounds
Yeah,
great. It's like when he eased in, it was like quiet, but then when he pulled up out of there, it was like
yeah.
it's like
I
he just
noticed
woke up.
the same thing. So like I'm like everybody tells me like, man, I think it sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds good. I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, it's maybe because I'm inside the car, so I got to roll down the window just to double check. When I pass through the tunnels, and I'm like, dang, it does sound kind of good. Especially when I drive it on track. When I drive it on track, man, that thing just goes. When it's on sports mode, it gives it a little bit. It gives it a bit more of that popcorn action where it just starts popping and popping. No flames or nothing like that, but it gives a lot of pops on it when you're in sports mode on the 392.
And this is how I feel. Shout out to Dodge. They are doing a lot of great things. And I also have a contact that works with Dodge, part of the design team.
Right.
And I told him this. I said, man, y'all really doing something. And I tried to get him to come to the YouTube event. I said, you need to see. He's like, well, I'm not part of that whole, they call it the street team. What he called it. I'm not part of the street team that does the marketing for that. I said, well, just come and then you can tell them. Well, he ended up not coming, but I sent him all that footage and I sent him raw footage.
Yeah.
And I said, dude, look at this. He was like, he said, I told him I stopped counting at 20 coming in. When all y'all came in, when Maj was leading that whole pack, I said, I stopped counting at 20. And he was, and then he was like, well, I know that person. I've seen that person. And we seen Demonology. Oh, I know Demonology. I've seen his stuff. I've seen him. I said, man, I'm telling y'all need to just capitalize on this period. Dodge him to come out and really do some big supporting with everybody on here, because there's some people on here out here that's doing some great things with their field.
Yeah, like when Demonology was talking at the YouTube conference, how tall guy was, like the kind of that guy.
I was in there.
That guy that put on for the Mopars, and then Mission Flyer, man, his Challenger, that thing is crazy, man. Like Mission Flyer, I swear he got one of the illest Challengers, Hellcat, like from the canards to the diffuse to the whole thing, man. It's just insane, man. It's insane. And seeing in person, whoa.
Yes, and that's the third. That's 3.0 rap. That's the third rap. Shout out to Mission Fly. Surprised he ain't in it, because normally he jumps in here real quick. But, shout out to Mission Fly. Yes, it is sick, and to see that car in person, it's like, wow.
Yep. And
he's also been up there on the show as well.
Yeah, from tall guy to Demonology. I remember when I met Demonology through Stunner Reese and the Rail. He was about, I think, 800 subscribers, and
I was about the time I was subscribed to him.
Yeah. So we was in the live at Stunner's Hotel when he was in Dallas, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I just subscribed to ChrisNYC." I was like, "Man, appreciate you." And ever since, like, we just started linking up. Like once Stunner left, man, we like linked up. We went to like drag strips. Everybody from the Dallas area, man, we all got together and started doing videos and all that stuff. Throughout the time, we started realizing like what needs to be recorded and what doesn't, stuff like that. So it was like a learning process for everybody.
It is, and one thing I can say, Chris, because you're right there in Dallas, y'all stick together. Y'all showed me much love when I came. Shout out to Mozzie, Hemi Life. Man, I go down the list naming everybody, and I'll be sitting here all day naming everybody. But for everybody that was there, and I seen how y'all interact and how y'all all together, I'm like, that's love right there. I love to see that. Everybody in the city, even people from Houston, they all got together and they just like, this is what we do. And I said, dang, it made me want to do two things. It made me want to grab a Mopar and move to Dallas.
Yeah. See, Houston is another city, man. Houston, man, they get, every time we go up there, man, it's always a show, man. It's like an event when we go to Houston, Like last time it was like maybe like 20 of us. It was me, Rail, ChrisNYC, what's his name, Hemi Life, living with Mozzie, Seifu Lonzo, man. It was so many of us, man. We just took the highway early morning and took down to Houston, man, and went to this car meet. Little parking lot, man. They took over that stuff. Burnouts till the sheriffs came through. We went to the gas station down the road. We took over that. So yeah, it's crazy how the Houston just kind of gets away with stuff like that, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I was just like, wow, because I was loving how everybody was just together. Yeah, and then not only that, they was like, man, like I got down there Thursday, so I went straight to where Rail had his meet, and Stunner, Catfish, all of them was coming right behind me. They came a few minutes behind me and met. Rail said it in the video, and I had the video up. He said, man, we more happy y'all here in our city. This is what we do all the time, but for y'all to be here and to see what we do. Yeah. And I was like, man, this is the first time I've been here and everybody's together. Usually I come to Dallas, I see one person, but everybody, and to see how everybody was doing and the burnout.
It felt like a family reunion, to be honest with you. Like, it felt like a family YouTube reunion. It was just crazy because we see each other's videos. We go in people's live, all that. And, like, just for everybody to be in one place, enjoying what we do, which is the card culture. So that was kind of amazing right there. Seeing different cards from, like, did you see the 5 King Cobra Jets? That was insane right there. You know?
That's
to
man,
the Lamborghini Performante Turbo, man. Just like that's the stuff that I like, you know, when different things come together and like just makes it positive and like, you know, good stuff, you know. I like it, you know.
yeah. And for those that wasn't there was no mess all weekend. It was
Oh no.
all love from everybody.
Right,
Period.
right.
And
Hmm.
also shout out to man, my dude Lonzo, man.
Oh yeah, he's cool as
Oh,
hell, man. That's my dog.
he will actually be on here tomorrow, y'all. He will
Yeah,
be on here
yeah.
tomorrow to tell his story. And
Yeah.
and he had me rolling the whole time. I said, "You got the right name."
Yeah. He's a man. The way he acts on this video is really him. Like, to be honest with you, so it's not how
Yeah.
he acts. It's just how that's what he is right there. And man, when we met the first time, man, he just been like that ever since. So I rocks with that. So that's my guy right there.
And I know y'all. We talk about everybody else that y'all. I'm just showing love right now to Chris because he
Yep.
was part of that whole thing while I was down there, and they showed so much love. And it was like, dang, somebody like I consider myself little old me to
Hmm.
come down there, and I get there, and I hit up with Loco. Shout out to Cat Loco's Garage because he's here in KC, and
Okay.
we linked up, and we go grab something to eat. Then we hit up Catfish, and then we hit up
Hmm.
Rail. They're like, yeah, we're gonna meet here and there. We zoom over there, and we get there and have nothing but love showed to us. I don't know if you see Catfish comment. He said Dallas showed me and Stunner nothing but love, but we didn't check in our hotel. Yeah, they didn't check it till 1:30 a.m. that Friday.
Jesus Christ, man! What was y'all
I
drinking?
left
Red
them
Bull?
at what time was that? Because I already checked in already. So me and
Right.
Loco left them about something after midnight. So I remember we went and met up with Life of GQ, then we went to one spot, another spot. We just riding around the city.
Yeah.
And I said, y'all, man, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce, man, because I want to get up early. I'm trying to go here, I'm trying to go there, I'm trying to go there.
Hmm.
And they were still going, they were still out there. I'm like, y'all just came off the road like me. I
Yeah.
drove 7 hours, y'all drove 10 hours,
Yeah.
and y'all still out here having a ball. I
Yeah.
was like, y'all, this Thursday, we can link up tomorrow and do the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I was about to bring up Life as GQ. Man, this guy drives, travels, all that, and this guy got like his energy is like up there. Like, man, like, he could just be driving a 24-hour shift. Man, this guy's gonna have that same energy as soon as he get out the car, man. So shout out to
Yeah.
that, man.
Shout out. And he's coming to the live too. He's coming next month because he's
Hey,
got a lot of events he was trying to hit. And I don't know what's going on now, but he'll be
yeah.
here next month. And me and him chopped it up. And when we met them there, and Catfish should tell you, we met him. He had just got off the road from coming from California.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you ain't tired? No, I'm lively, man. I mean, he was like he just woke up.
Yeah.
He was lively. He was this. He was that. Even the next day, he came and met us at. We spent most of our Friday because I was supposed to go and meet Cum Laude. Shout out to Cum Laude. He's healing right now from the bad car accident he's in. I was supposed to go meet up with him and then come around to Audio Cat shop. Shout out to
Right.
Audio Cat. Showed us a good time too.
Yeah.
And man, Life GQ pulled up. I said, man, did you get any sleep? Man, you can't sleep on this grind. You got to catch a quick cat nap and get up. You know how
Yeah.
he is. So he just
Yeah.
had me rolling the whole time.
Yeah.
And we had a great time. And I realized, oh man, we've been here all day. We was there from that afternoon all the way till we went to the track that night.
Yeah. Yeah. We was chilling all like pretty much all night to like, I mean, I kind of live a little far from that Texas Motorplex, so I was like, man, I gotta head home because tomorrow was the event. So I was like, man,
Yep.
I'm gonna head home. He
And you
ended
want
up
to get
doing
before,
some
yep.
other stuff. I'm like, man, that guy crazy. And then he showed up the next day still with the same energy. So yeah,
But
shout
that's
out
how
to
he is, period. Like
yeah,
I
shout
met
out to him.
him. Well, I remember being, I forgot where I was at when I first met him. And this is before he had the rap, before he had this, and he was just like he is now.
Yeah,
And I was shocked that he remembered that. He was like, man, I remembered you from this. I said, man, you remember that? And I was
yeah,
like 3-4 years ago. Yeah, I remember this. I remember that. I was like, okay. So yeah, definitely shout out to Life of GQ, man. His energy, man,
yeah.
is something
It's
way
definitely
out
up
there. It's
there.
something way off the hook. But he really is a good dude, genuine.
Yeah, for
And
real,
he's
he
like, yeah, we need
is.
to put some tire stickers on that Escalade. And I was like, no. No.
Yeah, yeah. I remember I seen him at the that pre meet in Mansfield, and he's like, "Yo, man, I need an intro, man," because he one of my guys, Kilo, he has a purple charge, and he did a Hemi Life's new intro and Living with Mozzie's.
Mhm.
And I think they made the intro at the at the event.
They
So
did.
yeah,
They
so
did.
I don't know if he's put it up yet. I'm pretty sure he has because
Um,
I think he dropped a new video. I'm not sure. I got to look on it.
I know he dropped new video. I don't know if he put the intro up or not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
I'm
believe
not
the
really
intro
sure.
should be done. And man, I took a little sneak peek. Man, that thing is, I don't know, man. That's one of the hardest ones I've seen so far, and the other twos are hard. But yeah, this is dope. So whenever you guys see it, man, you guys will know, man. This one pretty hard intro, man. And I gotta
Yeah.
do. He's gonna do mine, so I'm just gonna wait
Okay.
to the the weather gets good. Right now it's a little cloudy, but tomorrow it should be sunny. So, and then this whole quarantine stuff going on. So
Yeah, that just screwed up
yeah,
everything.
yeah. So I'm gonna chill on that for right now, and then yeah, hopefully make the intro pretty soon. So that's gonna be dope, pretty dope coming up.
Well, you know what? I'm definitely looking out for that. Shout out to Chris RC just coming to the building. How you doing? How you doing?
What's going on, everybody?
I'm definitely gonna be looking out for that and whatnot because I already know his work. I already know what he does. And when Maz was like, "Yeah, he did my intro for this and this and this," what? And
Yeah,
I was kind of vibing, talking with him about a few things at the event and whatnot before everything got started. Because we were all in early. I was there early because I was helping Demonology for a minute, and then I
right.
went back out the gate and kind of just sat out there.
Mm-hmm.
And man, like I said, it's nothing wrong I can say about the event. Demonology asked me, I said, the only thing people have told me, and which I've told you already, is that they need to have more food because they was running out of food left and right.
Yeah,
Other
man.
than that, everything was great, but he was like, next year going to be even bigger. I said, I can't wait.
Yeah, this is just like a little testing, you know what I'm saying? Because I
Mm-hmm.
was kind of, man, to be honest with you, I was kind of iffy about the weather being good because you notice that day was kind of how it looks right now, kind
Yeah,
of
it went
cloudy.
from, what was it? Friday was 72, and then
Yeah,
it went down to 50s. I was like, what the hell?
yeah. And then it got chilly and chillier like throughout the day. I'm like, man, what the hell? And then at the end of the day, almost at the end of the part of the day, sun started coming out. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? So yeah, man, that's another thing. Texas got one of the craziest weather ever, man.
You know what? It is crazy.
It could be
And
sunny, and then the next minute it could be raining and then snowing and all kinds of crazy stuff.
yeah, like here, same thing, KC. It was
Yeah,
72 one day, and then the next day it was 30. The
Jesus
very next day,
Christ.
30 to 50. Well, what the hell? But
Yeah,
I already knew it was going to be that. So you had that day to get out, do whatever you wanted to do, and that was it. And
yeah,
but you know what? I'm so glad that it didn't rain. I'm so glad that even though it was cold, it just didn't rain at all. And like
yeah,
Catfish said, at least we got to go to the Dallas event before this crap happened. Yeah,
yeah, man.
I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad we got to go to that before that event happened. I mean, before it happened like it did,
Mm-hmm.
because I was so worried about the Texas 2K when because I had Mozzie on that next week, and he was actually getting ready to leave the next day to
Right.
go, and I was like, man, you sure they're not gonna cancel? No, they're not gonna cancel. They didn't cancel it, but
Yeah.
anything after that, oh man, they canceled it yesterday. They
That's when
canceled
it
like
kind of started right there. I think that's what the time when the NBA kind of, the whole sporting event started shutting it down. Like, yo, the Masters, everything. And I was like, man, that's when it caught my eye. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Like, why are they shutting these things down? So, that's when I started like, all right, this is kind of serious right now. And then you start seeing like the death tolls in other places. And then like you start seeing it goes New York, California. I'm like, what the hell? And like right now, I think last time I seen yesterday was like 400 death tolls in the U.S.
No, it's way more than that.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, that's crazy.
I just shake my head about all of this going on and pray for folks out here and whatnot. And oh man, so it's kind of crazy. And this was supposed to be the year, like I've told people on here, all my people that's been on here rocking since day one. This was the year I was going to a lot of events to meet a lot of great people and to do a lot of great things, to get his podcast going, to get footage out, to get content going, to
Right.
my car done all the way up to, well, it almost happened. I was this close, but they shut down the whole auctions and whatnot. I was actually bidding on a 392 Scat Pack, a 2018,
Nice.
and Charger. clean, black on black.
Mm-hmm.
It just needed some work done to it. I was going to replace the door because the door was smashed in, but my
Right.
contact was telling me, yo, it's pretty decent. It's that. I was going to get that, and that was going to be kind of my everyday vehicle, so I ain't got to drive the escalator around. That's why I'm with
Right.
the kids tonight. And plus, y'all inspired me after the whole weekend. I'm like, okay, I think I want one now. Yeah. I
Yeah, I'm
always
telling you,
wanted
you would have a
one.
blast driving that stuff, man. It's like every time I get on the car, man, it's just like, yeah, that feeling. I remember the first time I got on it, man. It was pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I remember the first time I actually drove one. I had a rental when I was in Daytona, and it was a Daytona model. And oh my God, that car! Because I got a Dodge Ram, I was like, that car right there, dang! I said I can have a lot of fun in this car. Probably get a lot of
Yeah,
tickets too, but dang,
yeah,
it was just something that I liked, and I said, you know what? I would have to get the 4 door so the kids can ride too. Even though the Challenger, I like the Challenger, but I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have to have the 4 door. I'm gonna have to
And it's
have
pretty
this.
spacious too in the back, man. Like you get a lot of pretty leg room, So that's why I was surprised. It does weigh 4,300 pounds. I mean, it is what it is. But you get the horsepower too, almost close to 547. So I guess it kind of balances. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of torque on it, so it's definitely a lot
I,
of fun. A lot of fun to drive.
mhm. And that I do know. And also, I would have to change the drive shaft to a carbon fiber drive shaft
Hmm.
after seeing all what happened the whole weekend with everybody losing their drive
But
shaft. Like,
yeah, I heard 728's car thing messed up. I'm like, man, yeah,
yeah, I was like, oh man, I was actually, he actually did a live right when it happened. I was like, what?
yeah,
Man, couldn't believe it. Whole
hmm,
brand new Mustang 17 auto
yeah.
had messed up. What up, bad little man? Bad little man in the building. What's happening?
What's going
So
on,
that's
man?
another dude that was in Dallas the whole time.
Yeah.
That was showing nothing but love.
Yeah, that track was pretty sticky, man. Real sticky, to be honest with you. So when these
Yeah, it
cars
was.
are doing these burnouts, man, that's one of the main one of the reasons people have trouble with it, because
Yeah, that, and then I don't know if anybody really paid attention during that time. And for those that wasn't there, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I know Bad Little Man, Catfish was there, Richie was there. I stood in the middle part the whole time. I seen people lose shoes. One dude lost his shoes and his socks. On the track.
man, that's crazy.
And I was like, wow, it is sticky. And he was like this.
Yeah,
And then he just fell to the ground. They had to pick him up. They had to get his shoes off the ground. They had to get his
yeah,
sock that was stuck to it. I was like, yeah, that track is ready. So when Demonology said they was gonna prep it, they was gonna
yeah,
prep the hell out of that damn track.
yeah. They definitely prepped the crap out of that track, man. That's what I was like. I was walking on. I'm like, damn, this thing is sticky. Like they'll put gorilla glue on that stuff or something.
Exactly. I mean, they want those cars to stick to the track.
Yeah,
A lot of them did it.
yeah, for sure. Especially those very high powered cars, man. That was a 5.0 Mustang there. That thing took me like I underestimated that car
Oh
right there.
yeah,
I
I
don't know
know.
if you saw. I don't know if you saw that one with the GTR and that 5.0. That race,
Mm-hmm.
man, that was a good race. Everybody was going like, nah, the GTR got that because everybody saw what the GTR did in the last couple of races, man. But once that 5.0 got
That
there,
5
man,
was running. That dude
that
had
thing
it
was
was
running.
running and hooking right to the track.
Yes, like if you looked at it in the streets, you're like, all right, 5.0, cool, man. No, man, that thing is fast, like fast, because that GTR is fast.
Well, Chris, okay, I'm sorry I didn't see it. Mr. Joe, he's going by Mr. Joe. He said, hey, you asked my question about the Kool-Aid intake. They want to know, did you do a Kool-Aid intake swap to it?
Yeah, so I got a cold air intake. I got it from AFE GT Momentum. It's a closed housing. That way, it don't sucks up the hot air from the engine.
Yeah.
It said it gives it 29 horsepower. Blah blah. I don't think so, but I could definitely tell the difference. Like it definitely picks up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I could hear like sometimes it sounds like I got a supercharger in there. Like when that wind is real good, like you can hear that just sucking it up all the air. Because actually, all right. So one thing, the 2019 Scat Packs or Chargers, they came with the snorkels on the grills.
Yeah.
Now the Scat Packs, all the Scat Packs, that snorkel is not actually functional, only on Hellcats. So
Oh,
what I
wow.
did was I ordered the parts. So I ordered the snorkel tube and the radiator seal, and basically it's what the Hellcat got. So it basically makes the snorkels functional, and I
Mm-hmm.
connected it to the cold air intake. So I basically got functional snorkel tubes, which everybody should do to their scat packs if you haven't done that yet, and
I
definitely
hear
makes a
that.
big difference.
Making sure they hear that. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Captain said, yeah, that burgundy Mustang was flying. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
the burgundy
God,
Mustang, man, that thing was gone. I was like, what? And then when they won, everybody was like, what? Man, they lost their mind because it
I
was just
remember because
unexpected.
I was standing in the middle of the track. Catfish was standing there with me too. And
Yeah,
I was doing a live. I was filming my DSLR, had my phone doing a live at the same time. And I told everybody, y'all might want to watch this Mustang. And everybody wasn't paying no attention to it. Everybody was off doing their thing. When that Mustang did that burnout, everybody turned their head. They came up to the track and looking. And
yeah,
when it took off, they were just scratching their heads like,
yeah,
yo, that Mustang running.
yeah. And then that McLaren too with the Demon, oh, that was a good race too. The McLaren 720S and Demonology, that was a good race right there too.
It was. Demonology was mad that some things wasn't working for him like it was supposed to, but he got
Yeah,
that fixed. He was like, "Oh, best believe next year or the next time we all meet up, it will not
mhm,
be that." I said, "I understand. You was trying some things out and
yeah, yeah,
things didn't connect right, and you were trying to get it right that Friday doing test and tune, and
right.
and then the weather changed too, so that always plays a factor in it too. So if you
Hmm.
tune something for the weather that it was, I mean, Friday was beautiful. Thursday,
It
Friday was
was.
beautiful. And all of a sudden, here it is Saturday and it's 50s. It's like, what the
Yeah.
hell happened?
Yeah, yeah, that's Texas for you, man. It's just crazy like that. And I know because I remember Demonology was like, man, he was not gonna tune his demon and all that because he really didn't want to do all that. But now that he tuned it and did all this crazy stuff on it, so it's kind of like you still trying to figure out what is works for the demon.
Yeah, and that's what he's doing. And yeah, he did just get his transmission rebuilt, y'all. I see
Hmm.
GTA just put that up. He did,
Yep.
and man, he's whew, that car is running. It's running, and
Oh,
now
it
he got the
definitely
little
runs.
kinks and whatnot fixed. It's
Hmm.
really running.
Yeah.
When I
Shout
say
outs to
really,
Unc,
really,
man. Shout
really,
outs to Demonology. Shout outs to what's his name, Dunk Master for putting on the event, man. Cool dude
yeah.
too, man. Cool dude.
Shout out Dunk Master. I've actually known Dunk Master since high school. That's so crazy. When I first
Yeah.
moved down, so definitely shout out to him, G Dog. Man, like I said, it's shout out to so many people that made a lot of those stuff for the event happen.
Hmm.
Uh, man, like I said, I can sit here and name so many people
Yeah. It's
that
just
were there,
six
but
was
I can
there
sit here and
too.
name them forever. There's so many people that I ran into
Right.
and people that showed love and people that helped everything going. Shout out to the people with the track
Hmm.
with the Texas Metroplex for keeping everything intact and going. And when
Hmm.
things was breaking down, they was in a rush to get things cleaned up so we can get on with the next race.
Yeah.
And man, I loved everything about it. To me, that's one of the best events I've been to in a long time. And
Yeah. Same over here.
not because it was just racing, car shows, this, that, and this. It's because all your favorite YouTubers were there. You get to
Hmm.
see, and you get to vibe and chill with them and talk with them.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. It was a whole vibe. That was my thing. It was like a whole vibe, man. What would have made it better was the weather was better. If it was sunny,
Yeah.
everything. Besides that, everything was like it was on point. Like. So, and it was the first time, so man, just I can't wait till the next time. So,
Yeah, and even this time it was big. I love the YouTubers meeting. I made sure I was in it for that. Um, and everything they went over, and when people asked a certain question, like the one guy asked a certain question, which he'll be on my show here soon. Um, he was asking, how to edit from your phone and stuff like that. I gave him
oh
my
right,
tips,
right,
get an Android phone, and just tips that we share with one another.
hmm,
And everybody was just so cool and sharing knowledge and exchanging knowledge, and
yeah,
you couldn't ask for nothing better.
yeah. It's never bad to ask or need for help. I always like when I needed something. I remember I always asked Real like, yo, when I first kind of started doing like thumbnails. I'm like, yo, what software you use for thumbnails or like, man, do this one, man. You can do it with your phone, whatever, laptop, iPad. I was like, all right, cool, cool. And then, stuff like that. So it's always good to ask, your friends or people that you know that can help you out. So it's never wrong to ask for help.
Yeah, and I always tell a lot of people also, don't be afraid to reach out to any YouTuber on here, especially me. You reach out to me, as long as ain't no crap, I will let you know whatever.
Yeah.
Like shout out to Mark Body Cam, he reached out to me about some stuff. I helped him out. He was cool. He was like, man, after you consider you one of the big YouTubers. I'm like, man, I ain't big.
Yeah.
He said, but everybody knew you when you was there. I said, yeah, because I've been vibing with all these folks for so long, and when I decided to start and do this, they were all for it. They were all for it, and all been helping me out along the way.
Yeah, even Demonology said it. Some people don't got a big following, but they got some good content. So, and that is true, man. I see a lot of small creators out there, content creators. Man, they got some pretty good stuff. I'm like, man, that's pretty good, And yeah, but it's I guess it's the analytics, that kind of, it is what it is.
Yeah, and it's funny. And funny you say that. Funny you say that, Chris. I have Seal. He watches my show, the singer Seal. Now, to me, that was big. And then the rapper Dre Sean started watching it. You never know who's watching you at all.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that until IG one day when my buddy hit me up because he does work for Seal, and he was like, "Man, I want you to see somebody." Okay. He swings the phone around. I was like, "Is that Seal?" He said, "Yeah." I was like, "Hello," because it kind of threw me off guard for a minute. Yeah. And she was like, "Man, I'm watching your content. I'm a car person and this and that. People don't know you're a car person." He's like, "I'm watching what you're doing. I like what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. It's going to really grow."
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I was just watching a video with him and Jay Leno. They had this because I think he's from the UK or something like that. So Jay Leno was like, "Well, look what we got. Look what we do here in the US." And he basically showed him the GT 500 Cobra, the new one, and like, yeah, we do everything loud here and fast. So it was kind of funny you brought Seal up because I was just watching the video like about 2 days ago. So
yeah. And you'd be surprised who's a car person. You'd be really surprised.
Yeah,
I mean, really surprised. Like people don't know Tony Braxton's a car person.
Yeah, I didn't know that till now.
She likes certain cars, and thanks to another buddy of mine, he showed it to her, and she watched. Like, oh, I like this, I like that. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Appreciate it, Batman.
Yeah.
Bad little man said, "Man, you're doing a great job, brother. Man, I'm trying. Well, Chris, I know that's all the questions I had, and dude was like, "Well, that's all the question okay," and that's all the question I had on the sheet and whatnot. I know you busy. I didn't want to hold you up past the hour and whatnot.
Yeah, you can see it's getting a little dark right now.
A little dark in the word. I can't even see out that window over there. So I know it's dark. I'm down here in my basement. I'm like, can't see out the window. I know it's dark. But definitely
appreciate that 1 hour mark too. Yes, sir.
And also, this ain't the last time y'all gonna see him.
Yeah.
Like I always say, when people come on and end up being family, they're always invited to come on at any time. So yes, Chris, you're invited anytime to come on.
Yes, sir.
Whether it's car stuff, whether it's life stuff, because this ain't just about cars. Yeah, it's about cars, but it ain't just about cars.
Right. Yeah, and I appreciate you having me on the podcast, man. Like I remember you told me in person. I was like, hell yeah, I'm down for it, and just let me know when. My bad about that hour late time, so I just had to do some things.
Well, y'all hear that, right? He said, "My bad about hour late in time." So GTA V, that wasn't my fault. Yeah. He was getting on me. You supposed to be on an hour. Wasn't my fault.
Well, it was getting on you for the time. Yeah, it was my fault, man. I had to take care of something. So, yeah, sorry about that. Things happen, especially throughout this little time that we're going through. So, yeah, my fault on that, guys. But yeah, appreciate you for tuning in to the podcast. ChrisNYC. You can follow me on the IG, ChrisNYC214. I do got a page for my scat pack, which is Bloody Scat all together. I'm actually surprised that that nobody took that name, because funny thing, let me bring that up. The way I bought the way that name came about was from the life of Jeremy Barrett. He has
I know him.
Yeah, so his Hellcat is called the Bloody Cat. And I messaged him when I got my car. I was like, yo, is it cool if I get to use just kind of the same thing you got going on, but instead of a cat, I'm gonna call it the scat, because I got the scat pack. He's like, yeah, do what you do, brother. So I was like, all right, cool. And I just ran with it, and that's when I started doing all these little red accents to it, the stripes, you know, the all the red around the diffuser, the freaking splitter, side skirts, and then the lights. Got sponsored by Light and Trend, so I
Oh,
got some more lights coming into the car, but I haven't done that yet. Um, Probably do it pretty soon. So yeah, stay tuned on that video.
oh, we're definitely gonna be tuned in, and y'all go follow my man on the replay. Once this is done, it will be in the description down at the bottom. Y'all
Right.
go check him out. He's on IG. He's on YouTube. You can't miss him. He got one of the baddest scat packs I've
hmm
seen.
hmm
And like I said, the pictures and videos I put do it no justice. And
Yeah,
somebody
man.
just said, "Yeah, New York, we know he was coming on because you dropped the video." He said it. They
Bad
talking about
little
the
man.
video I did
Appreciate
while
you.
I was in Dallas.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if anybody's in the Dallas area, man, like right now, not right now, but whenever this stuff is over, man, I'm gonna be throughout these car meets, anything with cars or Mopars, I'm there, you know. Hemi Life, you know, that's my dog. Living with Mozzie, Real to Real, that's my bro right there.
Shout
Trust
out
me,
to
we
all
gonna
of
be
them.
everywhere. So yeah, just stay in tune on that. And yeah, and if you're there, let me know. You know, I'm Chris NYC. Yeah, don't be afraid to approach me, bro. So it's all
Don't be.
good. Yes, sir.
All right, Chris. Well, I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all, I do have a few announcements. For those that want to stay on, I will announce a few announcements. I know Chris got to go, so I'm not going to hold him up. Chris
Yeah.
NYC, I appreciate you coming on, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Uh, and salute. And, you know, we going to be in touch.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Shout out to Chris NYC, y'all. I know, y'all, sorry I had to come on a little late and whatnot. He had a lot of things he was trying to wrap up and whatnot. And, man, but y'all, it's one of those you had to see the car in person. But we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. All right, I'm going to put out a few special announcements for those that are still in here. I know a lot of people have kind of left and come out because there's so many people on live. But I appreciate the rock with me and also appreciate the ones that are watching the replays as well. But tomorrow, Sayful Alonso will be on tomorrow. I will have the countdown on IG. Those to follow along, and you can click the countdown and save it, and it automatically saves to your calendar in your phone, depending on which phone you have, whether it's Apple with the iOS, whether it's Android. If you have the app, it will save it and give you the notification, letting you know that I will be on. And then also, if you hit that like and that follow button, you also will not miss it at all because it will send you a reminder 30 minutes before I even hit the live button. So definitely come check me out. He will be on, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about how he got the name the Black Bruce Banner. We're gonna talk about the car. We're gonna talk about the event. Man, we're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. And then also the day after, I have my man JP, Jonathan Price, aka Mr. Down for Sound himself, who I've gotten so much of my stuff from, and everybody else, cars and motorcycles I've been fixing up, car audio and stuff from. He's gonna be on here to talk for a few minutes. We're gonna have him on. And then we have a lot of other guests coming on within the upcoming events and whatnot. Like y'all heard me say, Stunneries will be on coming in April. And y'all, those that don't know, April's next week actually. So he will be coming on for then. Mod the Fame will be on here. So many others. Y'all just have to stay tuned. They all will be on. Hemi Wife, Hemi Life. I'm working on the date for them to come on. So, hopefully they'll be right on here in April as well. And I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. Got some special guests that will be coming through as well next month. I'll go ahead and let you know about one of them, Chip Foose. Yes, the legend Chip Foose will be one of them. Working on a date for him to come on. I know it's been a lot of stuff that he's doing, but I waiting and working with him and his people and whatnot for him to come through just for a few minutes, even if it ain't but for 10 minutes, for him to come through and whatnot. But I definitely want to thank y'all for rocking with your boy through this hard time. I want everybody to keep their heads up, because there's a lot of people out there, trying to figure out what they're going to do, where the next meal going to come from, food in the house. At the same time, I say be blessed and be thankful that, you have roof over your head because somebody out here that doesn't. And then also, I know some people are like, oh, man, I'm in the house with all my kids, and they drive me crazy. Yeah, they're going to drive you crazy, but you know what? This won't last for long, and that's the way I look at it. It won't last for long. Hopefully, everything works out right. And for those that are out there in the world still going to work, whatnot, salute to y'all. Still be able out to make money, but be safe out there. Make sure you wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Don't touch your face and be safe out there. Something look funny, stay away from it. And also, I always say this before I end the show, and I always always say this, and this is what I always say so much. Make sure y'all reach out to people y'all reached out to for a while, because y'all see what's going on. People are leaving here quick. And not just from that, just everyday life. They're here today, gone tomorrow. You just never know. Reach out to people, let them know you love them. Even if you had a beef with them, try to reach out to them and squash them. Life is too short. Until then, y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow. I thank y'all for rocking with me. I know my time about to come up in a minute. Yep, there it is. My time done came on up. So, y'all, definitely, man, check y'all tomorrow. Y'all stay safe out there. Be blessed. Make sure you wash your hands. And like I said, reach out to people you reach out to. And a while, I love one another. Peace. Hold up. Catfish. I'm working on that. Will hadn't responded back to me yet, but I'm working on that. Till then, y'all, peace.